We're gonna freak you out, but we do a podcast here every Wednesday night.
Shay knows about us. She gets our
Yeah. Shay, Kiki.
Oh no, I remember y'all.
I
don't remember you at all.
Everybody,
I think,
welcome to WafflN OUT. It's Wednesday night.
y'all on one ticket?
What?
Y'all on one ticket?
Yeah, this is
yeah.
Hey, you should know. No, I'm joking.
This guy.
I bet you said it,
Don't
not
tell
me.
nobody that shit.
You said it, not me.
It's all right.
Waffle Waffle House.
Boom, boom, boom.
So welcome everybody officially to WafflN OUT. It's Wednesday night. Y'all know how we rock. So
We don't rock at all.
dude, we rock super hard.
We're doing our first commercial, but we're gonna do it different than anybody else.
Ooh, commercial. We got a sponsor?
No, these motherfuckers aren't sponsoring us or paying us, but we're gonna do it differently than everybody else. Anything, they go into this whole, join ZipRecruiter, and they go through like the whole fucking spiel. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire people. That's it. If you're interested in hiring somebody, go to ZipRecruiter. And hey, you could write down in that box you found it as WafflN OUT, and that's it. Mine
Say you better not
anything
always
else.
bring his shit out there.
Oh, I did it. I
He's getting 3 drinks, so he gets all this shit
Dude,
at once.
I'm super thirsty. You know that.
It's bullshit. You know what gave me the idea?
I work outside like a Mexican.
That's fucked up. I sit at home like
I'm Mexican. I can
I
say
sit
that.
at home like a white
I
dude.
can say that.
Quick. I'm a white dude. I can say that.
You can say that.
I'm so against high fives. Unless we score a fucking basket or a touchdown, why are we gonna high five?
Because we're kids of the 90s.
Especially women, like
That's what
women,
90 kids
like,
do.
oh, shots, high five. I'm like, no, I don't.
I don't know. I do high five during shots.
The worst part is when
I do, like,
when the
cheers.
girl is super sexy, she's like high five, and you accidentally just high five them because you're like, oh yeah, and then I'm like, oh shit.
Friend zone.
I'm a high five sexist. I'm against, and I can do a whole 5 minutes on why I'm against high fives, and let's just talk about the whole high five even more. And I always fuck up and high five pretty girls. That just means
I
you're
will
too
say
damn
this.
pretty.
So, like, I have this neighbor who's really cool. And there's this,
it doesn't sound like
this lady-
a thing that goes down with you. Usually.
this lady who lives on the other side of this right next door neighbor of mine.
Yeah.
And this guy.
Boom! It works. Sometimes
This guy.
it doesn't work.
So this neighbor of mine has this crush on this other neighbor of mine. And he tried to go in for like a hug or something like that, and she gave him the whole high five.
Ah, it's terrible.
And I told him, you just got friend zoned.
You know what I hate is when I'm texting a homegirl, a literal homegirl, and she says the word buddy to me. I want to scream back, bitch, did you not know I don't like we're just friends. Like, you don't have to say buddy for me to get, like, and I literally asked her.
Especially if they know that you know that
A girl
You're just
friends.
friends.
Said that to me one time, and we were good enough friends. I was like, are you saying that because you think you have to make it known that you don't like me like that? Because I don't like you like that.
that's the reason why
we're just friends. I promise you that. And the fact that you say buddy pisses me the fuck off so bad. Like, okay, buddy, like, did you just say that so you know to make sure that I know that I am friend zoned out? Because I don't want you.
All right.
All right,
So
all
we're
right.
back. We're live.
So tonight we're going to talk about, I guess, one of your favorite fucking movies, Over the Top.
I don't want to say it's my favorite, but it's definitely my top 25.
It's free on YouTube.
And it's technically like an 80s movie.
Well, yeah, it is an 80s movie, but I mean, and I was thinking about it, like, anything that came out before we were born is technically a 90s movie to me, because that's when I watched this shit. I didn't see Over the Top till it was the 90s. But I do, like, this was one of those movies where they tried to,
I think I actually watched it in 1989 because remember this little place called Blockbuster?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Okay, well, Blockbuster started here, right, in Dallas. And my mom had a night job working at Blockbuster, and her job was like basically like what Amazon is today, local Blockbuster or
Oh,
whatever
shit,
they
my
needed.
dad did that job, dude.
You're gonna make it too?
Yes, I'm making it.
Richie can help if you want to.
I can help you.
You gonna come back here and help me?
He's not bullshitting. He will. She said no. She was like, sit your ass down.
I can call you out to order and Waffle House talk.
She's like, finally, I've been waiting for this moment. What sets off my Kelly Clarkson, a moment like this?
I'm telling you,
A
girl.
moment like this.
Hey, I got you. Hey, I can't mark the plate, but I can tell you what you need.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play. Call me,
Well,
coach.
get the double bacon like normal?
Yeah, I think so. I don't
So
know.
pull 3 bacon,
How many?
3.
Okay.
And I will tell you, pull 1/4 too.
Oh, you gonna add a quarter on?
Yes. We're gonna turn it into old school Liv's patty melt on wheat.
Your fiance should come in and help out. Like instead of chilling, like he could be like calling shot. He could be the waitress while you're cooking.
Oh,
got-
no, I'll kill him.
You got an extra
shit,
pretty
for
blue
real?
shirt.
Huh?
You would kill it for real?
I'll kill him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, pull 3 bacon, pull 1/4.
What are you getting a quarter for?
A patty melt on
You
wheat.
want patty melt too on wheat?
Yes, please.
So you want the 4 eggs filling in the patty melt?
No. But I want the 4. Or yeah, the plate, then the patty melt. But just a sandwich, because I already got the double hash brown.
You really want that cup of shut up, aren't you? Like you're like, dang, he was right. I should have ordered
You want
that.
bacon on your patty melt?
No, ma'am. Just the old school meat, onions,
She's too young to know old school.
and
Like,
no.
you say old school to women that are like half our age. They don't know old school. They're like old school. What do
Yeah,
you,
dude, because
you talk about?
to work at Waffle House, you got to be somewhat old school.
So
They
I
used
wrote,
to put the grease in the ring. They should get the hash brown by the cups in a second.
so you know the song that that's on Over the Top, that the band that did Eye of the Tiger, Rocky paid them for 2 songs. The Eye of the Tiger was just this extra song that they really didn't give 2 shits about. And the song that they put on Over the Top is a song that they were really into. I watched the entire movie, I listened to every song. Not one of them sounded like a boxing type song, like, oh, that's gonna get you pumped up for that final fight. No, none of them sounded, but that's like Stallone. So Stallone paid for 2 songs for the Eye of the for Rocky. He picked Eye of the Tiger, and the extra song he put on Over the Top. None of them felt too inspiring. Like, okay, so there's gonna be one on here that's kind of Eye of the Tiger.
I don't think those are really all that inspiring like that.
Eye of the Tiger. If you listen to the words, you get the Eye of the Tiger. Anyways, yeah, but I did think that was interesting that he paid that second song. It just didn't see. I didn't hear a song that was like, oh, that's as good as Eye of the Tiger, because they really didn't like Eye of the Tiger. They thought Eye of the Tiger was just some bullshit they put together. Because like he paid for 2 songs. They got that first song. They worked really hard on that, and the second song was like, okay, let's just do some stupid song real quick. Got the Eye of the Tiger. Like it's a dumb fucking song.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, are you in for the fight?
and that's the song he picked out, and it's an iconic fucking song. So here's I wrote down the synopsis. I believe this one's from IAM. This is like the original, like short synopsis. Some fight for money, some fight for glory. He's fighting for his son's love. That's how they describe Over the Top, a family action drama. Lincoln Hawk, who, following the death of his estranged wife, strives to build his life with his son. Or some shit. But
Yeah, that was his name, Lincoln Hawk.
Lincoln Hawk, like
And he was a trucker.
yeah, it's one of the movies back in the 80s where they tried to glorify the trucking industry, make you think like, oh, it's so cool to be a trucker. It's not a long, lonely life to be a trucker. You're not gonna spend hours in your truck on yourself and fucking enjoying lot lizards. So anyways, Over the Top. You know, I mean, it was a decent flick, and you can't remember the movie Dutch.
No.
But the movie Dutch is basically the same fucking movie, just no. So you have seen the movie Dutch, because if you've seen Over the Top, just minus out the fucking the arm wrestling and all the getting in people's faces trying to fight shit, and that's pretty much the movie, dude. But that got me thinking, like, what other what other movies are like the exact? Because this movie is exact. I mean, even down to the point of like the first and Over the Top, the kid's in a private school. He's a real snobby, rich douchebag type of kid. The same kid is in Dutch. He's a real snobby douchebag type of kid. His dad has money, but his mom doesn't. His mom's got this, I don't know, money or some shit. It didn't even come out that far apart. Like, Over the Top came out in like 89 or 88. Fucking Dutch came out in like 92. It was right when Ed O'Neill was starting to hit off the Bundys.
I must look that up here.
It's a good fucking movie, dude. It's a good fucking movie. What other movie have you ever seen Milk Money? Where the boys buy a prostitute?
No.
Oh fuck. It's on Hulu right now. But I mean,
That was some shit my mom wouldn't have let me watch.
and it's the whole movie, you know, black people. Even at the school. It's the most white bread ass movie. But I really liked the movie when I was a kid because like these boys like get a prostitute to show her their titties. Like they pay them $100 in change, and they literally go to the city. And I was like, oh shit, they're like, could I do that? Like if I got up with the money, could I pay a woman to see her boobies? Because I would really like to see some real boobies. Girlfriend, yeah, you're paying for that, right? No.
Oh, if I had the money, I promise I would.
You're a liar. Okay. Now we know, and no one's half the battle.
Thanks for tuning in on this week's episode of WafflN OUT.
Yeah.
Next week is our back to school edition.
Yeah.
So next week, peace.
WafflN, Waffle Out, talking real life shit in Waffle House bullying. What's that about? We nerds out here figuring shit out.
Cause at the Waffle House we got to keep it real. Look at the barber shop and at a midnight thrill. We'll sit down and eat and say what's on our mind. Digging right in, no wasting time.
WafflN, Waffle Out.